I can't remember his pick. If anybody remembers his pick position, feel free to drop it in the chat. But it was definitely a bit later. All right. Well, that's a win for LA. Why were X amount of players drafted before Marcus Johnson? That's a vid for me. Okay, so 10 if you put the 8. Oh, so no, was he try? I gotta go back and look. Warriors, Blazers. Neither one of those teams entice me right now. Neither one of those teams entice me right now. Cavaliers, Spurs. Neither one of those. Knicks, Hawks. Norm Nixon. Let's go ahead and get to the Nuggets and Sun, bro. Let's see if those series turns into anything. Yeah, it was definitely later. Chicago did not make the playoffs, apparently. No, I don't think they did. Did they? I don't know. Let me look when we get off this. Oh, King and Thompson. The passing of the torch. This is the series. We got everyone was drafted on the sim doc. It's 18 because the first 9 picks don't count. Okay, so yeah, he was still like 10th by real teams. Okay, so yeah, wow, they got him at 10. That is crazy. All right, well, this is the passing of the torch series. Bernard King, David Thompson. Thompson and the Nuggets are they're not going quietly. They are not going quietly. They're down 1. Thompson is still probably one of the best on-screen players. We just didn't really need to jump into Nuggets games this year because they weren't as interesting as some of the other guys. So the bet is up. And yeah, man, the Suns could very much go out. They could very much go out in this round because the Nuggets, David Thompson is enough to get. David Thompson and Frazier, sorry, would be enough to get this done, I believe. And it's only 2 games, so although we haven't had an upset in this. Oh, Larry Brown, okay. Although we haven't had an upset in this playoff format yet, D King is right. They would be more likely. Technically, they'd be more likely here. Said DT never failed me. Yeah, I know if nobody got me, David Thompson got me. All right, let's go. 4-on-1 on bets today. You should stop while you're 4 ahead. The playoffs get tricky. It's the Suns' ball. Frazier and Thompson. This is a demon King has got to conquer. This is like when LeBron had to beat the Celtics. Not quite, but it's the closest comparison we have. Thompson, fast break into the paint. King with the stop. King with the clutch stop, kicks it up. The Lakers and Suns, they play at a different pace than everybody. That was great defense. How, Sway?
Wow. Wow. Wow, bro. That's crazy.
Phoenix by 3. Suns defense is immaculate. They're everywhere. Oh, what a pass. Suns defense is immaculate as Walt Frazier cuts down the lane for a wide open dunk. The Suns defense was immaculate, bro. It was immaculate. And who is this guy? Who's 23? Issel is fouled. Keep track of the standings each year. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you can just like send me the link to that. Williamson. Bet. Westfall can push it back to 3 here. That one touched a lot of rim. Yeah, the Suns and Lakers, I want to see that playoff series. They push the ball like no other. It's like they play the same style. I said 23, I think, Williamson. Still up by 3. That Thompson ISO, does it still work? Stripped by King. That's his 6th steal. Was that the passing of the torch moment? I'm gonna have to get the F10 now because there was no score and I won't be able to get it later. But that's possibly the passing of the torch moment. Possibly. Only possibly. This is the future is now old, man. Thompson isn't even old either. That's the funny part. His age is fixed and everything. Alright, but they're back the other way. Thompson on King again. They're doubled. That was actually a good double. Wow, what a finish. That was a good double team. That was good interior defense. He was just bigger. King. Looking for a screen. Thompson hounding him. He gets by. Mid-range. Won't go. But who's there? I don't know who that is. That's Adams, I think. The Adams family. King is a sneaker free agent right now. He ain't got no deal yet. You gotta earn things in this gym. Thompson. Oh my! Pretty sure he just Euro'd. Thompson has still got it. Look at the Dawkins duel. 36 for Thompson, 38 for King.
This is a certified hood classic.
Thompson bumps into it, couldn't pick it up. Denver down 1. Thompson fast break. Crossing into the lane. Finishes with the left. The Suns are down 1. Thompson trying to ruin King's MVP season. Said everyone's copying Thompson's playstyle. I think centers might not be as dominant in the 90s. I don't know, Hakeem might have something to say about that. Thompson just created the Euro step, but then it wouldn't be called the Euro step. It's called the Afro step in this universe. 199. And the Suns have to talk it over. Thompson is a GOAT. Yes, I got it right at the last frame. The disco step. Bruh. That's crazy. It's crazy because the Suns won 70 games and they're technically the better team now. But the first Avenger is not dead. He's not. As you can see, I am not dead. Defense. Thompson gets the stop. The rebound. He's pushing the break. Frazier almost had a lane. Thompson. Floater. It's good. The first Avenger. The first MVP.
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Mama, there goes that man. Come on, man. That's too easy.
Unbelievable. 2 seasons removed from his MVP campaign. King the current MVP, but apparently it's not King Issel. It's still Suns ball, just barely. Just barely. Said I trusted Bernard with my life. Thompson is still the original, man. Thompson is... Hey, y'all see that over there? He is... They are both running circles around their... Okay. Shout out to Brown Knight for the sub. A take by Williamson. Oh, possibly bailed out. Somebody got to clip that, bro. They're playing Ring Around the Rosie. That's crazy. I've never seen that one before. I've literally never seen that one. They had everybody confused. Phoenix has still got a chance. That is not a Bledsoe face scan, by the way. I thought they edited a Bledsoe face scan. That is not, definitely not him. Circle defense. Yeah, no, hey man, they inventing a new brand. Gotta try new things, bro. Think outside the box. He made them both. But if they don't steal the inbounds here, which they're the only team to steal an inbounds in the sim, Thompson is gonna knock down 2 free throws. I'm David Thompson. You know who I am. That's him in the interview after this one. 2 free throws. 2 ultra important free throws because the Nuggets need this. 103, 101. Free agent pickup. We thought it was going to lead the Nuggets to a repeat last year. He makes them both. And unless there's an and one, the Suns are going to walk out of here empty-handed. King possibly looking for a screen. He's doubled. Okay, that's good. They gave up a quick 2. They gave up a quick 2 instead, which obviously that's the only thing you can give up. So I'm just talking here. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. And the Nuggets are saying, get this to Thompson. Get this to Thompson. That's the call. They got it to Frazier. Okay, he just knocked down 2 free throws as well. These are incredibly hot pressured. 1 miss. And this is possibly an OT. And their chance to win the series can slip just like that. That one rolled around the entire rim. Said crazy Thompson got replaced. Hey, that is kind of crazy when you think about it. We replaced Thompson out of the MVP race, and he had something to say about it. We replaced David Thompson. Obviously, that doesn't count whether it goes or not. That is it. The Nuggets have stunned the upcoming Suns. Somewhat of an eclipse, you might be able to say. Wow. The crowd wanted Thompson replaced. The crowd wanted the original MVP replaced because he didn't have any national TV games. They moved on from him. The league had moved on to King. Hey, that's wild.
As you can see, I am not dead.
Look at that stat line, bro. Look at that stat line. But 40, 16, 7, 4, and 3. Said amnesty that. Thompson said amnesty that. That is crazy.
Is this your game? Huh?
Wowzers. Alright, well. That's the first iconic moment of the sim. The Pacers are probably about to get smashed on. Yeah, because they barely made the playoffs, so there's no chance they're beating the Clippers. Wow. Issel did make the wrong choice, apparently. Locked on to the wrong target. The Celtics won. Let's see if the Sixers can force a game 7. DJ looks like he will get that done. All right. We already got some matches. About the Jazz and Rockets. The Jazz are, wow, they're out, y'all. Man, bro, Pistol Pete is falling very flat so far. His Pistol's Pete. Look at this, him and Monroe, but they got nothing else. Pistol Pete's career is passing right before our eyes. And we can't get any games, no competition. They even got Earl Monroe with him. Man, it's tough. Can't get no regular season games. I'm gonna assume the Lakers are gonna beat the Pistons, but I don't know why I would have said. Oh wow. Oof. 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 The Lakers are trying to end it right here. They missed a free throw. And we're gonna jump to another misfire. Alright. We are in Detroit. Lanier, 26 and 10. 24 and 17 for Kareem. Wilbur has been balling, bro. Amazing pickup. The Lakers just have their GM is dropping 50. Whose ball? It's so Kareem is shooting a free throw. I'm not sure how many, but gonna go ahead and put this bet up. This is for the Lakers and Pistons. The Lakers are trying to advance. Do not want that pressure of a game 7. And then this is the last year for the Pistons in the Eastern Conference. I'm gonna go over the standings with a magnifying glass from now on, because I looked like 2 or 3 times last night to make sure I had everybody placed perfectly. You know, there's a chance that I did try to move the Pistons and I just didn't do the divisions right. There's also a chance of that, but either way, this is their last year in the West. They're gonna move to their permanent home after this in the Eastern Conference. Bob Lanier can probably dominate there. One more. Game rules. Backcourt and 3. All right. Yep, Budenholzer. The coaching situation is hilarious. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go, too. Plenty of time, and Kareem is going to probably cut this to 1.
That's just pure effort and hustle.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Truck Robinson just checked in. Trying to pick up the Lakers and travel to a dub. Travel to the second round. The Pistons were winning. Now they're only... that could cost them. I was wondering, because of the playoff format, I was wondering if they were gonna do like the home, the location of the games. I was wondering if they were gonna do that right, and it seems that they have. The Lakers hit the ground running. Nobody wears socks. Okay, it's just Kareem. Kareem did not roll because there was help. There was good help at that. That's for the tie. Oh, he missed it. That was actually a good look. That was a decent look. Maybe in another 10 years. Johnson stops the break. Which one is Wilbur? That I can't tell which one is Wilbur from here. Lanier, pull up. No bucket. This one's intense. Johnson. I thought they were looking at him for the fast break. There is a pull up. There is a hit. We are tied. Wilbur's 12. Okay, cool. He's got 18 tonight. The Lakers can put it away here with a clean sweep of the team. They're going to send them east. They're going to send the Pistons back to east. Great defense from Johnson. You can't do anything more except block it. That's ML Carr. Ironically trucking Marcus Johnson. Kareem can't get a rebound. I mean, he down there with Lanier, bro. Lanier is like that. When Lanier is near. Johnson down the middle. Did he not see Kareem? Kareem gets the rebound right after the audience says he can't grab one. You'll love to see it. Coming up at 2 flat. Yeah, we haven't been to Detroit's court yet. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Pull up, mid-range. Great defense from LA. And LA does not win a game 7. Anything can happen in a game 7. Screen. Lanier is there. He's not going to pass it. There's a spin into the lane. Tipped. Detroit has it. Detroit on the break. LA actually has good transition defense. Oh, Kareem is out guarding a guard. They got Kareem on the perimeter. It was almost took. It was almost taken. Trying to body Kareem. No way. Absolutely not.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Johnson. Yikes. Spun into the defense. Lanier. Lanier is near to forcing a game 7. That spin move, that broken spin animation. It's never been good for you. That is tough. 4. Kareem kicks it out. They are doubling Kareem on the catch. Can't even get him the ball. Lanier is denying it. Johnson looking for an opening. Detroit's defense is crack. Oh, never mind. That was almost a dunk. That was almost a dunk.
This is a certified hood classic.
It was close. Wilbur, too small. Far too small. I think this one is probably going to Detroit.
They're down by 4. 43 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, they've been real. Ironically.
Present our New Balance player of the game.
Look. He's a baby. The interior defense needs a buff. Hell no. I'm not finna sit here and watch dudes miss layup after layup. I'm good. I think they miss enough when somebody is there. Wilbur's a baby down there. I'm definitely not trying to watch center just miss layup after layup. And 1. That is timely. That is timely. I'm gonna go back and get that F10 afterwards. Hopefully of Kareem and MJ. Off the dribble. Hit on the left. The Pistons were that close to seizing momentum. And Kareem's got takeover too. Yikes. Yikes. Detroit is up by 1.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension.
What they do now can decide their season. They're gonna go to Lanier. Kareem is there. They're doubling. Oh my God, they doubled. And they doubled. Lanier is just like that. I'm gonna cue the lo-fi. That was a nice. Hakeem is inspired. Hakeem is inspired. Can we get another and 1? We can definitely get a used timeout. Hey man, I'm glad Lanier in his debut he's hooping. He's hooping in his debut. We ain't got to see him yet. We haven't given him a chance. Ha! As Hooper comes on the screen, you love it. I said Lanier is hooping and Buddy's name is Hoop. I've never seen that. I could not have planned it. I could not have planned it, I promise. Kareem. And one. They ran it to perfection. Lanier was late. Should have let it go. Risky pass. Oh, but Kareem did miss a free throw. He did in fact miss a free throw though. Wristbands and all. Yeah, I'm actually scared for the Lakers. I'm scared for the Lakers if they go to Game 7 because Lanier is proving he's like that. He's gonna fuck around and take this Pistons team to the finals on his own. Just barely got it to go. The ball is in the Pistons court. If they lose, they are gonna be pissed. And eliminated, on top of that. Amongst other things. 23 seconds remain. Kareem is the help. He's the low man. So he can come over for a block. Oh my gosh, look at the defense. Look at the guard defense. He won't let him by. Hey, yo, look at these clamps. He couldn't get by. There's a screen. Somebody's got to step up. He puts it up and in. He was clamping the entire play. He clamped the entire play until the last shot.
We're going to Game 7, baby. Game 7.
The entire play, bro. Yikes. And Pistons people got paid. Hey, yo, that's crazy. He had that man in prison. He had that man in prison and got by him in the last possible second. He ran out of stamina. He ran out of stamina, man. He just ran out. Whatever. We live with those. I did want to get this F10 from Johnson after this. If they ever win a championship together, this will be a good look. That's crazy. Oh, they sold me, bruh. Come on, man. Kareem and Johnson had a really good. Come on, don't sell me. Did they sell me? They pretty much sold me. Yeah. Damn. I had Kareem and whatever. We'll just leave it like this then. They had a better animation that was really good for an F10. Whatever. Oh well. All right. Damn, it's back to LA. Woo. Man, that's tough. All right, well, 1-1 there. We got other exciting series to attend to. I'm gonna see if the Warriors can push that. Without Rick Barry, the Warriors have just lost all their appeal to me. The Spurs, Cavs, the Hawks are gonna beat the Knicks, of course. So let's see what happens. Yep, Warriors are out. Cleveland is out. Cool. Said, I guess you can say the Lakers got pissed on. Parentheses, piston. I'll see myself out. Yeah, no, that's... Nah. Tried to replace him. King fighting for the Suns' lives.
Ooh, I'm about to dive in.
This might be the biggest L the chat has ever taken. This might be the biggest L the chat has ever taken. They were like, you know what, we're gonna replace Thompson because the Nuggets weren't as good this year. And here he is showing up, the current MVP. Who you vote with will say a lot. This is the Suns. This is the Nuggets. If the Suns lose, they're out. No, it was the chat. It was the chat. The chat was like, replace Thompson. And I was like, you know what? I concurred, but I wouldn't have done it if the chat hadn't been like, you know what, we didn't see him, he wasn't that good, throw him out. I was just like, yeah, we hadn't seen him this year. I concurred, but nah, this is fully the chat's L. Damn. No, the thing is, he wouldn't have won MVP either way. We didn't, you know, again, they just weren't as good this year, so we didn't see them. And they lost Dan Issel, so yeah, they just weren't that good this year, regular season wise. Comparatively to their other years, they weren't that good, so there were other things to look at, but it's like we forgot about Dave. So I forgot about Dre, forgot about Dave. Motherfuckers forgot about Dave. I'm sick to my stomach. Wowzers. Alright. So I'm riding with the first Avenger. The Nuggets have the ball and the lead. The Suns are on pack watch. Oh, Frazier almost dropped it. Puts up a jumper. In and out.
Shot by Frazier, no good.
This is the moment of truth. King through a turnover. Too much dip on the chip. And Dan Issel takes the biggest L out of all of this. Leaving the Nuggets and going to Phoenix. He went to the copy. Can't replace the original. There's Issel. Keeps it within 3. Shout out to I guess that says Cosmo for the Prime sub. Right in time to see King get turned into a pack. You still gotta earn the name, bro. And ooh, I was ready for that and1. Are they yelling MVP? Nah, not yet. Man. Thompson said, "Barry B and I'll be born again." Denver up 5. King is nowhere to be found. Ooh, that was a risky pass. Westfall gets it to fall. It's still 3. He said, "Look at all these bandwagons suddenly voted for Denver." Nah, man, they see the real. They just fucking with the real. They know where to put their points. There's a post up. The Suns. Oh, that was actually a decent looking trap there. It almost resulted in a turnover. That was close. 6 seconds remain. It's in the hands of the original MVP. Can they clamp him? They did, and that was almost a putback. The Suns have had a chance here. Behind the back dribble. Under the legs dribble. Pass to Westfall. It's a 1-possession game. It's a 1-point game at that.
This is a certified hood classic.
The Suns need to stop. And when you're against Thompson, that is, yep, that's those are the worst words you can possibly hear with David Thompson on the other side of the ball. Shout out to Airlid for subbing for 10 months. Where is King? Where is Bernard King? He's going down the middle. He's going to put it up and in. He answered the call. He's got 32. He's shooting 50%. 1 minute and 40 remain. The Suns are running out of time to get a stop and take the lead. They're doubling Thompson. That makes a lot of sense. That makes plenty of sense. This is one time where their traps actually work or make sense. Shout out to Killer for the Prime sub. And the Suns are running out of time. Down 3. 1 minute and 30. Westfall looking for it. King, screen. King, where's Issel? Issel, he missed Issel. And 1! Unbelievable. Oh my God! King was playing 3D chess. He was playing 3D chess, bro. He passed it to the position he knew he would get a foul. Instead of giving it to him while he was wide open, let the defense recover. Put the defense in recovery and get a foul. It makes no sense, but Issel has tied it. Thompson down the lane. It's stolen. Oh no. Phoenix pushing. Denver successfully stopped the break. It's King. King doubled. Westfall. The lead. 6 of 15. I think I just saw Oladipo. Random. What's good,
They're trailing by 2. There's 48 seconds left
What's good, man?
here in the fourth. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bernard King.
And he's just been tearing
32 points on a 39-point average. Can they live?
and did not let
If the Nuggets miss here,
30 points and
a game 7 will probably ensue. Thompson floater. Thompson with the floater. Thought he was fouled. Normally gets those calls. We're still tied.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT! Mama, there goes that man.
I definitely just F12'd on accident. I definitely just F12'd on accident.
Thank you, David.
I hate this mechanical keyboard. It's just so easy to press. Fuck around and shut down the stream! The Nuggets steal the inbound pass. The momentum shifts in this are crazy. Ain't no way.
Wow.
What the hell was
Wow.
that?
What the hell?
What the hell was that?
Unbelievable. The Nuggets were dead mere seconds ago. King. Left drive. Open at the free throw line. They're not doubling. They're not doubling, so King gets inside, finishes with the left, and has a chance to take the lead.
He has the complete game in the paint. King can get plenty of points on the perimeter as well, but inside, that's where he butters his bread.
He had to remind y'all he ain't no bitch. Everyone was switching back to Thompson. He had to remind y'all he's like that. He is like that.
Is this your game? Huh?
A free throw here would go miles and miles into forcing a game 7. Path to Slav, this is ridiculous. Absolutely. But he has missed free throws. He said King saw the chat and was like, I'm pussy. I bet said, I'm pussy? That's crazy. Phoenix with the lead.
Timeout. They trailed by 1.
One stop.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I might have to post this one. Battle of the MVPs. This one might be the...
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This one might have to be its own video. Thompson, one-on-one. Pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound, putback is also no good. The Suns come up with 2 clutch stops. They've got to foul King.
That's right. No other option but to foul.
The battle of the MVPs. If he makes 2 here, Phoenix will stave off elimination and push it back to Phoenix. They buried this man, bro. King had that he had that storyline going where people were like, they're giving it to him too early. Who made you king? That Rasheed Wallace moment. Like, nah, that's something y'all call him. I mean, it's his name, but he made them both. Denver is now relying on an and one, but they're probably gonna shoot a 3.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Hey man, if King wins this one, he is taking the torch. Nobody gave it to him. He's taking it. They were dead. The Suns were dead. The Suns were dead. They're looking. Can't find anybody. Thompson. Yeah, they're definitely gonna shoot. Oh, double. Kicks it out. Yeah, this is over, y'all. It's over. We will see y'all in Phoenix for game 3. Everyone turned their back on King. And he got it done. He got it done.
Tell him to bring me my money.
Incredible. That one goes to... Ooh, and Suns voters got paid too. Suns voters got double paid. They gave up on him, man. They gave up on him.
We going to game 7, baby.
48, 7 and 4.
Game 7.
37, 8, 6 and 1. Big oof. Big oof. One game to decide. That's probably done. Got a game 7 here. Oh my god. The Pacers with Dave Cowens and Archibald. Okay. Hey, that's very possible. Said David Thompson has a 7C glitch on his side. No, David Thompson got David Thompson on his side. Oh, they got the Super Soldier Serum on his side. Is Dr. J gotta go out? Dr. J has been a perennial failure in this sim so far. With 4, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, damn, never mind. Yeah, I think they're out of here. Yep. The doctor's operation has failed. Possibly a rolling bet. Let's go watch the doctor's elimination. Yikes. So if the Sixers tie this, it'll be rolling. But I wouldn't expect that if I were y'all. They would have to be some massive fumbles on Boston's point. On Boston's part. For a game that they've been winning. So it might be difficult. But let's see. Yeah, because the Celtics have the ball too. Yeah. Bob Dandridge and Charlie Scott. They got it. They got a squad. They definitely have got a squad. Yeah, it's over. Okay, cool. Yep, that one's over. JoJo White, Charlie Scott. No Cowens, no problem. 54 seconds. Timeout. Maybe there'll be an and one or something, but if not, we're gonna go ahead and go. Celtics got that championship DNA. Celtics players were owning franchises before D Wade made it cool. Said just wait until we get Moses. Yep. I said this Dandridge signing wasn't gonna be that good. Shout out to Rose for helping us reach the sub goal today. Great pass, blocked, stolen, and that is it. Yeah, because McGinnis is gone too. Boston is tough. That's inappropriate. I thought McGinnis. I thought they weren't using him anymore during the regular season. They weren't using him. Yeah, see, his numbers had went down. They weren't using him, huh? I don't know then. I was gonna try to explain that one away. Yeah, during the regular season, they had him like on the bench. They were using Dawkins. I assumed they had put him on the bench and moved on. Well then. All right, well, game 7 here. They're calling him Dr. L. Hey man, it's tough out there. It's tough out on that side. The Lakers, can they hang on? In a brutal game 7, they will. The Lakers survive a scare from the Pistons and will move on to play either King or Thompson. And for the Lakers to assert dominance over this conference, they will have to beat one of the former MVPs. Or one of the MVPs. They'll have to play an MVP. Knicks Hawks is at a game 7 too. Well, I guess we might as well see what's going on over here. John Drew, I'm still waiting on John Drew to prove himself to me. The Hawks are going to advance here. No Knicks games yet. So Knicks in Houston. The Celtics only have Bill Russell championships in this sim. All right, here it is. It all comes down to this. Phoenix doesn't. Yep, Phoenix is going to do it. That's it. It was a great fight by David Thompson. But he is officially an old storyline.
Goodbye, nigga.
Guess what? Goodbye!
King is officially crowned, man. They gave up on this guy. It was a Dawkins duel all the way. They really gave up on this guy after one game. And, well, the Nuggets almost won the series. The Nuggets had the series at hand. That's tough. All right, well, we can't say nothing about him, man. Cannot say anything about him. He is for real. The ripe age of 22, he is for real. And we have a game second. The only team that might not advance might be the Clippers. Here we go. Archibald and Cowens, can they take down? Can they assure? Nope, they can't. The repeat is not dead. The repeat is not dead. Archibald and Cowens got close. They were a hell of an A seed. McAdoo, Dantley, yep. He Archibald for sure, but wasn't enough. And short, but they're gonna be around, man. The Pacers are gonna be around. They got Purvis, Archibald, and Cowens. They had a big three as a, or the comings of a big three as an A seed. So that's crazy. All right. Lakers, Suns, Kareem versus the King. Braves, McAdoo versus Walden. Facts. Hawks and Rockets and Spurs and Celtics. The Rockets are really nice. I would love to see us. I would love the East to come down to Spurs in Houston, but it's not likely. It's not likely. Oh, let's see what happens. Now everything is back to, you know, you have to win 4 games. Blowout. Oh my god, what the either way, Finger went on simulate round, but either way, neither one of these series turned out close. So I guess we went ahead and got that out of the way. Oh, that's 3-0, that's 3-0. This is 1-1 and this is 2-0. So, alright, well, I guess this wasn't going to be close either way. The Suns and Boston as an ace, as a 6 seed. Nice. Nice. So Boston is going to nice. Awesome. I would have loved to have seen Gervin. That would have been tough. Well, let's see what happens with here. That's 3-0 as well. We got a bunch of 3-0s in the second round. Oh man, second. Yeah, that would have been a waste of time either way. Well, Hawks and Rockets it is. I guess we're left with here. I guess these teams are just gonna advance. Damn, nothing. These series weren't worth 1 game. Okay, the Lakers come back on this one. Any 3-0 comebacks at hand? All right, so at least they got a game out of it. That's over. That one's over. This one, that's a super team, so that one's over. Yeah, Portland. We're going to get Walden out of here. We can go ahead and get Portland Pack going. The Rockets have tied that. All right, anybody want to make a series out of these? I won't complain if so. Nope, Kareem is gone. And these look like they were all blowouts. They weren't even a match. Game 1, the Suns won by 16, it looks like. Won that one by 2. That was a blowout. That was the one we just looked at. Wow. Kareemed, I guess you could say. King is king. What about on this side? San Antonio is the higher seed, but Boston is a fake. That's a fake 6 seed. Boston is a super fake 6 seed, so I'm not even talking about this. All right, 2-3. That one has got a chance. Rockets, Hawks. And it looks like it's about over for the Rockets. Down 3-2. Gervin trying to make a series. Nope, that's over. Oh, damn. No, Boston was up 3-0. Fake ass 6 seed. They are way better than a 6 seed. I don't know how that happened anyways. All right, they're going back and forth, so it looks like we are going to get a game out of it. Looks like all I did was skip a bunch of blowouts. Well, that saved us time. Ooh, I'm about to dive in. All right, 3:30. Can Gervin force a game 7? They were the higher seed. Let's see what we have here. 16 or 8. Sorry, 18, 8-6. Well-rounded. Brad Davis, assist leader. All right, well, you've seen Gervin. Know that the Celtics are good. The Celtics, the only thing they lost was Cowens, but they were, you know, they had pieces around him. So this is a solid team that has no business being as a 6 seed. They definitely sandbagged throughout the season. It's ahead, go under. They got JoJo White. Yeah, they got crazy that the only reason they never made the finals with Cowens was because of it's because of the Braves, I think. Yeah, that's the only reason. Or maybe they lost to the Hawks, actually. I think they lost to the Hawks. I don't know. It gets kind of blurry. Alright, go ahead and... backcourt. Alright, well. It was good seasons. Yeah, and the Hawks, they're just not regular season material, but I did put them on screen and they passed the eye test. And the quick, as they call them, with a quick ATO. That's fuck ass camera, bro. Come on. Alright. Technical difficulties here. Great defense. Big body. Good stuff. And the finish. Hey, yo, Handlebar Mustache got a crazy layup package, bro. He got a crazy layup package. He won the game against... He won that game against Indy. John Drew is the Hawks' best player. It was Lou Hudson, but he's aging out. They use him as a 6-man now. Yeah, right. It's Larry Bird before Larry Bird. Brad Davis. Crazy. Wide open. All right, cool. I think we can go ahead and get out of here. Looks like we can go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we can go ahead and send. Yeah, we can go ahead and send this. All right, cool. Well, we're off to a game 7 now.
We're going to game 7, baby. Game 7. Game 7.
I don't know. That game was close. The game was close when we hopped in. I guess we jumped in the middle of a run. Can they force a game 7 on this side? Probably not. All right, so the Hawks are back in the conference finals once again. And this is the last series. And the Spurs are going to blow the top open. Almost lose the lead, but they are going to complete the first 3-0 comeback in history. Yeah, they did it. They did it. Who else besides George Gervin? The first 3-0 comeback. Charlie Scott, Dandridge, JoJo White. Not enough. Ice cold. Ice in his veins. Alright, so we got Buffalo and the Suns. My bad, I'm still calling them Buffalo. San Diego and the Suns. ATL, John Drew. The Spurs got a 1-2-1-2 matchup. Still not that many upsets. Bird is a king. Oh, let's go ahead and start it up. Let's go ahead and get it started. That is going to be a blowout. Suns and Clippers. I don't know here. Both of them are juggernauts. Both are juggernauts. All right, so the Spurs are going to lose their first two away games. Clippers finally broke the conference finals curse. And they tied the series. This one is going to go down to the wire. That's a fire show, so I've heard. Man, look at the battle. All right. Back and forth. Jesus. That was a hood classic before we jumped in. Ooh, I'm about to dive in. All right. Well, we are in San Antonio. The Spurs are at the line. They would go down 3-0 if they lost this game. Davis with 23 and 12. Damn, Gervin is not showing up when he's needed. Brian Taylor. So like they gotta The Hawks are heavy, bro, because this guy averages 20. He averages 20. Hudson is their 6th man, but apparently they're starting him now. He averaged 14. Like they got some heavy hitters on here. Without the Braves, they can pretty much run that side. Let's see comparison. And the Spurs need both of their home games desperately. Oh, whoops. What the fuck? I said predictions, right? Yo, what's good, Darcy? Shout out for the sub. That was the wrong. Okay, here we go. Alright, so Spurs and Hawks. You guys can go ahead and get the bet up. Excuse me. Alright. I'll go ahead and get this all set up. All right. Spurs at the line. Said my man put 52K on the Spurs. It's bold, but I get he knows what Gervin is capable of. Gervin is like that. He's got ice in his veins. All right, let's see what the Hawks. I mean, we saw a little bit of them last year, but I believe it was only against the Braves, so we didn't really get to see what they're capable of. And there it is. Good ball movement. A quick 2. Hudson, this might be his last chance to get a ring, so. Yeah, man, the Hawks are like that. We just don't watch them, but they are like that. Said Kermit Washington punched. Oh my goodness. Met him at the top.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Hawks flying high with a chance to take the lead. Told y'all, bro. It's weird, right? They're like the Spurs, I guess. Back when the Spurs were stereotyped as boring, people didn't want to see them, and then they were in the finals suddenly. Got his own rebound. No foul. Wow, no foul. No bailout. Gervin. Pass. Up court. Great tempo. Taking a page out of the Suns book. San Antonio by 2. Looking for the pick and roll. Drop coverage. Great coverage. Beautiful defense. That entire possession. Put the clamps on. They defended that beautifully. They didn't let anything slip. And that is, what did I say, Williams? I didn't see who their center was. Clamps. Gotta get the tip though. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds, that'll give them a chance. Oh, nope. Back to the Hawks. They only got a couple of seconds though. Taylor's gonna have to throw this one up. Still clamped up. That's a miss. Spurs defense is great. And they have Michael Cooper on the bench too. With a cut. Spurs by 4. Scottie Pippen being inspired somewhere. Hasn't hit his growth spurt yet. Yeah. This one is done. Gervin's gonna crown this and one. The Spurs live on. Now the Spurs locking that ass up. That's what this is. The Hawks had some good movement on the first play of the game when they were transitioning. The Spurs have locked them up ever since. Yeah, the Spurs have Cooper, but he hasn't really like developed yet. So, and they have a lot of positions. All right, I think that'll probably give us enough to go. Shout out to Jerome for the Prime sub. On screen, the Spurs are definitely one of the better teams because they don't make a lot of defensive mistakes. See, like he had to force that. He had to force that through 3 or 4 people. That man 0-7 today. Jacob said he 0-7 today. That man just won't stop shooting. That's crazy.
Oh, let's see. Missed.
Man hitting nothing but rim.
Missed.
How you got anything left to bet? They said shoot or shoot. Man out here taking Luka shots now. Luka game-winning shots. Great cuts. Great cut off the double. I just don't want to sim in and have the Hawks come back, but I think after this they pretty much cooked. I don't want to sell this Spurs because they would be down 3-0 if I sell this for them. Pull up from Drew. Put back from Taylor. Still an opportunity, but it's not major. Shout out to Poden as well for tier 1. Yeah, Gervin had his MVP vote split. That's handlebar mustache, ain't it? It's a miss. The Hawks are in transition. They've got a chance. I'm keeping the lo-fi up because, oh my god, mean crossovers. Blocked. Hey, yo, that looked like somebody's little brother dribbling against their older brother until the last move. He just swatted it away. That's crazy. He said, I'm getting all net, but it just doesn't hit the rim. Hey, that's crazy. Hey, Gervin, that was like the DeMarcus Cousins meme. No, it's 0-2. It's 0-2. San Antonio just clamped up there. That's funny. All right. Well, the Spurs get that one. They are the comeback kids. So I typed in /Spurs instead of prediction. That's crazy how your brain works. I typed in /Spurs. All right. Well. Yep. San Diego is tied, actually. They are tied with the Kings. Both of them are juggernauts. After Dan Issel came now, the Suns might as well be a super team. Yeah, they fighting. The Braves have had to go through Thompson. They've had to go through MVP after. They had to go through every MVP so far. They had to fight Thompson. They had to fight Gilmore. Now they're going against King. Alright. Spurs jump out to a lead. The Spurs are going to tie the series. Wow, the Hawks almost came back. That series is tied. Oh, we got a classic. Clippers and Suns. And the Clippers are starting to prove to be a little bit too much. Uh-oh, they just tied the series. For some reason, I thought they would be up 3-2. All right, we got another tie series. I don't want to hear Drake again right now. All right, they're back in ATL. Atlanta takes the lead. And that's where they will stay. Oh. Unless they score here. Ooh, that looks like it might be a rolling. Except what happened to the Bulls? They lost to Wilbur, who was a really good role player, and they already didn't have a guard. They already didn't have any guards, and they lost a great guard. They didn't have any more guards. All right, so yeah, this is a rolling jump. We'll see what it turns into. Whose ball is it? It's the Hawks ball, that looks like. So yeah, but no need to put a bet on because it won't be even at all right now. And then, yeah, since there's no bet, we don't need to actually see anything yet. All right. Can the Spurs hit a major comeback right now? Because yeah, being down 3 without the ball in ATL, this would be kind of crazy if they could pull this off. Nah, they're not going to be able to. Put big guy on the free throw line. That's a great idea. This is Harry Walker, 15-5. Harry Walker looks like a generic. He's wearing Nikes as well. Possible and one from the Spurs could save them here, but I don't know. I don't know if they can lock up. Gonna take it in. That's an and one animation. That's also an and one animation. They got 2 of them. He's got 21, but it's nothing without a stop. They can roll. He slipped. That was actually a good play by the Hawks. He was setting a pick on the side and then slipped through. That was actually a good run. Yeah, but those are future Nikes though. Is that Schroeder on the bench? That's Schroeder Cyberface. That's definitely Schroeder Cyberface for somebody.
Player of the game. Look quick.
John Drew with probably like 20. Oh god damn, 40. All right, big bet. Big bet. Spurs will be hunting an and one hopefully. Otherwise, they will have to try to. Oh, okay, or they can just take a jumper. All right, cool. All right, well we can go ahead and bounce. That's why we don't turn on bets for those. And the Hawks are 1 win away from the finals.